tasty fruits like grapes, oranges, and apples.
Thank you for staying with us. We're continuing to look at diseases that affect our young children. We're joined by a second group, Tristan Donaldson from St. Jude's Prep, Abigail Gale from St. Andrew Prep, Ashley Mullings from Alpha Primary, and Antonia McLaughlin from Micropracticing. Thank you so very much for joining us. Okay, we're talking about in this segment about our intake of food and how that affects us. Yes? Is there a difference between being filled and being satisfied? We're talking about food and what we consume. Yes, Tristan.
There is a difference between being filled and satisfied. Being filled is when you regret what you have eaten and you feel that you have eaten too much and your stomach is too full and you feel very uncomfortable. And being satisfied is when you feel that you have had enough of what you have eaten and you're okay with it.
Abigail, do you agree with that suggestion?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you agree. You don't want to add anything to that? All right, let me ask you all now. What is your favorite food and why is it? Ron, why is it your favorite food? Antonio, sir.
Well, miss, because I like baked chicken and rice.
You like baked chicken and rice?
Yes,
right.
miss. Because when the chicken is baked, miss, it breaks down most of the fat and oil inside of chicken, miss. And it's very enjoyable.
Well, my favorite food is KFC because it's very delicious.
KFC is delicious. What about you, Abigail?
My favorite food is chicken and rice with vegetables.
And Tristan?
My favorite food is Kraft macaroni and cheese. I like this food especially because it looks very attractive and it's very cheesy. Though it may be considered unhealthy, I don't eat it as
okay, so nobody is mentioning chocolate, nor ice cream, nor sweets. Is that really true? Or you just giving me a story here? Yes? Yes, Tristan.
I do enjoy eating chocolate, and chocolate can be healthy in some ways if it is eaten in moderation, especially dark chocolate is said to be good for the heart.
Well, how specific. What about sweets? Other sweets? Nobody likes sweets?
Well, I like sweets, but I don't really like chocolate because it gives me headaches.
Yes. What about you, Antonia?
Well, miss, yes, I will eat it, but I do not consider it as part of my dinner, miss.
Part of your daily diet, yes?
Yes, I eat it, but I don't eat it as much.
So tell me why you all don't eat sweets so much, because I like sweets. Why don't you eat sweets so much? Is there something bad about sweets? Yes?
Yeah, well, if they're eaten in moderation, it can be okay. However, if you eat it inconsistently and irregularly, it will have a big impact on your life in a bad way.
Yes.
Well, when you eat too much of sweets, you can get cavities or increase the risk of getting diabetes.
Of getting diabetes, okay. So diabetes has to do, you can get cavities, yes, which is, and then diabetes has to do with too much sweets.
Yes.
Very good. All right, I want to ask a question now. Broccoli, do we all know broccoli?
Yes, miss.
What if you were told that you had to eat broccoli for five times per day and carrots? Will you the doctor says you have to do it. Will you be willing, Antonia, would you be willing to do this?
Well, yes, miss, because I don't know if it's between life or death, miss. Yeah, I will eat it if the doctor tells me to, miss. So, yeah.
If the doctor says so, but if you don't have to, then you're not going to think of it at all.
If it's my choice, miss.
No. Yes.
Well, I think that if I had the choice, I would not eat it. But if I had to, if I really, really had to, if the doctor said you have to eat this, I would.
You do not like broccoli, you do not like carrots?
No, I don't.
Okay. Abigail?
Well, I like it, but if I had to eat it for five times a day for a week, if I had to, I would, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't at all. What about you, Tristan?
If I was in a serious medical condition and the doctor told me that I had to eat broccoli 5 times a day, and because it was one of the best ways to make me get better. Yes, I would do it, but if it were to be my choice, I would say I wouldn't eat it as much.
Antonio, so you don't like this broccoli thing at all. But what if doctor said you could substitute the broccoli, the carrot, for a fruit? How would that make you feel better?
Well, yes, miss.
Yes?
Because, well, it depends on which fruit I'm substituting, miss.
Right, depends on which fruit. You don't like all the fruits. Which ones do you like? The sweeter ones? Which ones do you?
Sweeter ones.
Sweeter ones. Okay. All right. What are the properties of that foods must have for them to be beneficial to growing children? Yes.
Well, I think we should have some calcium and iron and some
Where do you get
carbohydrates.
that from? Calcium and iron.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you get calcium from milk, and you get iron from some of the snacks, and you get carbohydrates from bread and rice.
Good. Yes, Tristan, you were saying.
Yes, I was saying that you can, for a beneficial diet for children, you must have a good amount of each food and food nutrient, such as carbohydrates, proteins, fats and oils, vitamins and minerals.
In what ways could your fruit and vegetables, for example, be served to make you enjoy them more? Let me hear from you, Abigail.
Well, I would have mine raw or sometimes in juice.
That's the vegetables?
Fruits.
Fruits. Yes. Yes, Islam?
I would make it one very good way, in my opinion, would be to make it more attractive. Take for example, if you had a banana, most people would say, oh, that's just a boring banana. Why not put a little sprinkles on it to make people attract people to it?
All right. What about you, Antonio?
Well, miss, I will choose a fruit, yes, miss. But my vegetables, miss, I would like it to be refrigerated, sweet and fresh, miss.
Sweet and fresh. And types of vegetables. Sweet vegetables or fresh vegetables?
Miss,
Are you not talking about putting sugar on it?
yes, miss.
Yes. Okay, Ashley?
Well, my fruits, all I have to do is just wash them and peel them. I don't eat them the same way. But the vegetables now, I'd like it in a salad with a little dressing, and I would eat it that way.
Yes.
And also, in my opinion, I would say that a smoothie can also contribute to that a lot, because for me it makes it look more attractive.
So you think our parents and whoever serving us should make the vegetables and fruits more attractive, and you'll be happy to have it. Otherwise, okay, no.
I would be more happy to have them than I would.
More happy, okay. Okay, Tristan, Abigail, Ashley, and Antonio, thank you so very much for coming today to share with us on Good Nutrition.
You're welcome.
That's how we conclude this Saturday's edition of Jamaica Magazine. I do hope you enjoyed our company as we enjoyed yours. Do remember to send your feedback to Jamaica Magazine at jis.gov.jm. You can also view this and other programs at www.jis.gov.jm. I am Andrea Chisholm. See you next week.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service. The voice of Jamaica.